Hey, Spuddies, Potato Whiskey here, and welcome back to Civilization 6. It's been a while since I played a game, so I just loaded up a game. It's a Pangea map, basic settings, right? Just a bunch of default stuff. I don't even think... all I have are UI mods, right? Nothing really gameplay affecting, just got like happiness and stuff up here. And we're just cutting our teeth back on the game. It's been a while. I don't know why I moved off that hill. That was really dumb of me. You know what? I'm just going to hit the restart button. I got random later, so we're not going to be hungry again. These are the mistakes we're going to make as we get back into Civilization 6. I acted what I was thinking because I've been playing Civ 5 so much. Sorry, yeah. This is a war bonus. Like, unironically, like, so powerful. Oh my god, this is one of the worst starts I have ever seen. This is garbage. There's nothing to chop here. I could settle on the Plains Hill, but I'd lose one of my 2 chops in my capital. Oh my god, that's horrific. This is bad. Am I even on 2 continents here, or is this just like... This is wildly bad. My detailed map tax ain't even working. Well, look, we got aqueduct there, plus an industrial zone. Hold on, let me make sure my mods are working. Okay, yeah, now it's working, and I can boom, boom, and I can easily like move things around. Well, I do think that the stone here, this is going to be a saving grace. So we're definitely going to want early mining and early quarries. This is the only way we're getting a 2-2 tile here. God, in place. Kind of sucks. We do get a 2-2 base, but if I move down one, I get a high production start, low food start, which is the worst version of that you want. At least I would get a 3 food tile eventually. God, this is a truly awful start because it's going to be so low production. I'm going to have to do tile juggling just to get off the ground here. And I hate, because if I move down this way, I eat up this freshwater, right? Because if I hold down control, you can see here, I could in theory settle there, but that looks like coastline. So if I move off of this tile, I use up so much more of my freshwater too. This really is a damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of moment here. I can even see a volcano down here. Oh, Jesus. That chomp is so much production though. That's the thing. It's so much production. I suppose we could do something like this to get a strong productivity gain. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could make this work. It would suck, but we can make it work eventually if we get those quarries up, right? That would give us the productivity to actually go somewhere with this build. Because we're not getting production anywhere else, so we need industrial zones. We need them pretty early. So I'll pop down my capital city right here. There's +1 era score. Yes, delete map tax when we build on them. What's the button? S. Okay. I'm remembering, man. This might be one of the rare games where I don't go scout. I might go slinger. I usually go scout, but I think this is a slinger game. It's got to be mining opener. We need to get these quarries open, so it's got to be scout slinger. Or slinger builder rather, or maybe builder slinger. Regardless, we gotta get, this is the only production tile we're gonna get, a 2-2. And that's awful, like that's horrific. I can't even buy better tiles. Well, we got military tradition progress, which was clear a barbarian outpost, so we probably could have got that anyway. Ugh, I hate this. I mean, we can do a strong trading city in here at least. Another tribal village, let's see what we get. I'm really hoping for a builder. Okay, +1 envoy just after we found Nan Madol is actually pretty good because that's going to secure us a +1 culture in our capital and every amphitheater building. Nan Madol is incredible because you get +2 culture in districts on or next to coast or lake tiles, so this could be a coastal push. We're also going to get a desert natural wonder. Somebody else did find Nan Madol before me though, because it's influenced by 2 players, one of which I cannot see in the fog of war. All right, here comes the natural wonder, delicate arch, +2 faith and +1 gold to adjacent tiles. Not particularly useful at this juncture, but I will take it. Yeah, we're struggling here. This is not the kind of start that I would normally I would never even want to play this. Look how flat this land is. This is going to be grim for a very long time until we can get, I don't even know what we can do about this. Anyway, there's mines and quarries on the same turn that we get a builder, so we can upgrade this from being a 2-1 tile, right, which is, it takes 2 food to work a tile, so this is a 1 production profit. We're now doubling the profit from this tile by improving it. Make sure we lock that in. I didn't mind working the truffles for a little while, that's fine. And then we'll use the excess gold to get the second quarry tile, which will be useful when we hit pop 5. I'm gonna have to buy this tile too, which sucks. I kind of need the horses this game, so I'm gonna research animal husbandry, and I also don't even care if it blocks any of these districts. That's how hard up I am for good tiles. You know, it kind of saddens me that this kind of gameplay is going away with Civ 7 because they make terrain a lot less impactful with the changes they're making. That's something I'm genuinely really sad about. I mean, look, everyone loves a good pantheon, but when we really think about it, like, none of the pantheons really matter here to me. None of them do anything for me. Would I rather have the pantheon, or would I rather have the God King or urban planning? I guess I'll take the pantheon just because, like, you know, you gotta get it. And there are some impactful pantheons, but none of the pantheons in this game really strike me as super powerful. I keep sitting down and I really want to make my own mod. Really want to make my own Civ 6 mod. and I really want to tackle pantheons, I think. So yeah, we're waiting for gold. You're about to grow. Make sure you're focused on production and food, so that's what you choose when you grow. I could chop this tile. It's not what I'm looking for. I want to get my third quarry. I'm going to immediately begin researching foreign trade because I'm going to be going for early empire. Head down this way. I kind of don't want to meet other players just yet. There's Muscat. Somebody else will have found them first, which, oh wait, yeah. So they want sailing. I can trigger sailing pretty easily. You want a great merchant. Great merchant might be a little bit harder. Okay, we got a tribal village there. That's actually not too bad. All right, we're near the tundra. Slinger defend Paris. I could go settler here. I'm thinking I go for a religion. It'd be hard to get a religion in this game. It's always hard to get a religion. I forget how many are available. We don't have a particularly good faith game, nor a really particularly good faith civilization. We could build an interesting faith game off of this. Or I could just go giga-wide, super hardcore, cram as many cities as I can into this land. Super wide, going ultra, giga, omega, ultra wide would be monument into settler, whereas going a more safer build would be settler, settler, monument. I think this is an ultra wide game. Just based on the fact that I don't see other players just yet, I think I might be alone enough to get away with that. Okay. We found a scout. Step forward and shoot that bad boy. We want to hurt him. There's knowledge of riding. We didn't find another player, but we did get the era score. He's going to go, like, scouts in Civ 6 are like next level annoying. I'm going to be real with you. There's a volcano down here. Hopefully it'll fertilize some of these tiles. We got such low quality land. Yeah, we're just going to have to spam cities. It's the only real way around it, I think. 75, I can't quite afford that tile just yet. Make sure there's no barb camp down here. I don't like standing next to a volcano, of course. But he'll step forward and he'll hit us. It'll hurt. Okay, the second unit makes this a little harder. So let's fall back and start bringing our warrior up to help. Good thing that my builder is still alive. But there is animal husbandry. We did get a horse over here. Kills my second aqueduct. Honestly, this was the worst place for it to appear. Because if it appears here, I could just move this, right? It's fine. But appearing here really makes my life quite a bit more difficult. God, I'm going to have to make use of coast again. I'm really sick of playing coastal games. I feel like it's all I play in Civ 6. It feels like it's the only thing that's really super viable. I don't know. These two can't go here anymore. So we'll have to make some changes there. Yeah, we need to go harbors. Yeah, granaries are going to be helpful. That guy's killed. Take a moment to heal. Because if I settle here, then I can't settle on this river at all, right? And there's good fresh water there. So I really should settle here and just accept that I won't get the fresh water. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to settle right there, except I won't get fresh water. This is still technically a boost for this guy. All right, so how am I going to cram cities in here? So you'll take up this slot. I could settle on this tundra tile. That's cramming. I could cram a city here as well. I could cram there. It depends on what's over here. But yeah, all I know is that these three cities are definites right now. Anything beyond that is just uncertain. Okay, so he stepped forward, stood in my land, which gives me a chance to shoot him. Now he'll have a hard time killing us. He did pillage us, costing us quite a bit of production, but there's foreign trade. Caravanseries we don't care about. This is a terrible policy card. It's just like, God, what a terrible card. Maritime Industries, this is actually a based card. I mean, like the quality difference between these two cards is insane, actually. Now that I'm looking back, that these just haven't been changed. Trader, sick. No real reason to get an early trader, though. We'll shoot him. Wait a turn. Fucking barb camp appeared down here. Jesus. Okay, we almost have our monument. Let's get to early empire. Of course, he gets that kill, so I don't even get progress towards bronze working. I'll take volley. It's good for your units to be able to fight better. He better not fortify to heal on that tile. I swear to God, I'm going to have an aneurysm if he does. Okay, he didn't, so I'm going to step forward. I will repair this. I'm going to buy the extra quarry tile before it gets too much more expensive. I'll attack this once and then heal. God damn, he really coming for us. Got to fall back. This is the kind of early barbarian shenanigans that happens in Civ 6, and I feel like it's just unique to Civ 6 that, like, when you're playing, man, these barbs, they just come out of nowhere. They come out of nowhere and they want blood. Okay, I bombarded that scout, which will hurt him, and I'll step here so when he tries to retreat back, I'm in a position to kill him. I'm trying to think. All of my cities are coastal this game, which feels like, yeah, celestial navigation is going to be like the most important tech in the game for me to get. So I guess I'll go astrology into celestial navigation. Edamananki, it's already gone. Somebody already built it. A slinger here too. God, I swear, Sid does not love me. Okay, he may say we're the best fans in gaming, but he is nothing but derision. Ed Beat ruined my game, and all I got was this t-shirt. Okay, we did get knowledge of archery, which is nice from killing that guy. But we gotta deal with these barbarians. God, they're just everywhere, man. I'm being swamped. Pericles, this is one of the worst people you can see in your game. I'm going to be real with you. This guy, I want it known that in episode 5 of this series, when Pericles is like doing some weird culture shit and is like a bajillion miles ahead of everyone on research. I want it known that I said on turn 32 that Pericles is going to be the problem in this game. Okay, I gotta keep my builder alive so I can repair my tiles. He's right there. Okay, not only is Pericles going to be the problem, Pericles is already the problem. We're just gonna scuttle forward, one tile at a time, and hope we can, you know, avoid notice. You take a turn to heal because when that scout comes, you need to be able to bash his head in. And here's the thing, you gotta learn to fight with very little resources, and right now I'm fighting with 0 units. He's gonna shoot me. Okay, he chose to pillage, which honestly lets me get this settlement off. All right, bash his goddamn head in. Thank you. Get yourself closer to that level. I feel like the art, like fighting barbarians with no units is genuinely like an art form. It's like a dance. It's all about just like, and this is what I recommend. Honestly, if you want to get good at Civ 6, just play the early game, like fight barbarians, like play the first 60 turns over and over and over and over and over, and you'll just get a vibe of how, like, I instinctively know how these barbarians are going to move, and I can't explain it to you. I don't know what it is. There's just something in my brain that knows, okay, if I move here, he'll move here, he'll do that, Now, in Bordeaux, the most important thing is that we're not going to be able to boost early empire, but we'll be able to crack out settlers. We need our monuments up for early civics. Now, Bordeaux has pretty bad growth, but I do want to work this. Builder, repair this tile. This is like the second time this tile has been repaired. We got a major drought over there. That's okay. Ancient era ends in a couple of turns. We might get a dark age here. That's fine. We also got bronze working. That's quite good, actually. We definitely want to get horses online, and I want to talk to Pericles, and I want to be like, oh, I don't even have open borders yet. God. Okay. It's fine. Right, there's astrology, which is a step closer to harbors. Early empire. We don't even have our pantheon yet, although I think we're getting it this turn. So now I feel like I can switch to colonization and start building settlers at a reasonable amount of time. You got your promotion, so I could just take battle cry while you're fortified, which is perfect. Let's improve these horses because these are something we can sell to the AI. And now we're building settlers in 8 turns. This city is 100%. I think gold is going to be really important to me in this game. So I'm leaning heavily into the gold. Boop, boop, boop. Government plaza right there. Yeah, I'm leaning hardcore at the gold right now. Gold is how I'm going to be able to get production out of this land, I think. It's not really a victory condition. I guess it could be a militaristic transition for us. I suppose one of the big, huge things about Catherine de Medici is that she has an extra level of diplomatic visibility. She also gets a free extra spy, and all her spies start with a level up. The Guard Imperial is also quite powerful for conquering your local continent. We'll see what we can do. This is probably going to have to be a early game eco into military transition or something like that, just based on how it's vibing out. The good news is I think settling on the coast got us an envoy with Muscat, which is +2 gold in the capital and in markets and lighthouses, which we do plan to build a decent number of. So if we can keep Muscat alive and have strong military presence, we'll be in a good shape. I don't even have that many marshes around to take advantage of Lady of the Reeds. I suppose there's 3 here. There's no one there. Floodplains. I don't even have good fishing boats. I don't even have that many pastures. I have 1, 2, 3 camps. One is going eventually. I do have plenty of quarries. Like I can make good use of the stone circles, but then what am I going to do with the faith? You know what I mean? I can't even justify taking this to buy units with faith because I'm not getting any religion, and I will also be going for the spy government building. God of Craftsman is also just really good for strategic resource stuff. City Patron Goddess is a great boost too. Ooh, as much like, and this is kind of why it hurts to play. Like, so it just hurts a bit to play Civ 6 because like after I played Civ 5 with the Lek mod, the pantheons in that game were sick. These pantheons seem so boring. Like the best one here is Lady of the Reeds and Marsh because it's worth +2 production. Like right now in this city, it gives me a second really good pasture tile, and that just didn't feel like a good decision. You know, I didn't feel like I had a set of interesting decisions that would shape my gameplay. I felt like I had a set of really like a bunch of really situational decisions, and only really one of them was good. Like just generally, like this made my empire better. Let's clear this barb camp. We get that kill. This +3 era score that will dig us out of a dark age. You could argue that we should have gone down to the dark age, but the worry is the classical era is really, really long, and that means negative pressure, especially when we've got such low pop land. Like, oof, low pop land is rough. God, more barbs are coming. If you step here and shoot this loser, you will deal with him. This scout has been enraged because we killed his barb camp, so I'm just going to tell this guy to fortify until healed. He'll get a +3 combat strength bonus. The scout will attack us. We'll also get to heal. Bish bash bosh. Happy days. He might be coming to kill us. I might only get my second settler out before I have to go to war. The good news is I do have craftsmanship now, so I can spam archers. Let me quickly put some turns into archery. So I have the option to switch to archers. If another unit appears here, this is like we're getting war declared on us. I don't see... Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to just live. I do have a governor title. Magnus is not particularly good this game because we just don't have that many chops. And that just doesn't feel good. I could go for Amani for the world tour. At the very least get suzerainty of Nan Madol, which would give me a buffer city between me and Greece, although he would very quickly take it because he's fucking Pericles. Of course he is. Liang would be incredible to get the extra +1 bill charge. That would like add up incredibly quickly for my empire. And since all of our base tiles are terrible, we're going to need to improve them to get any value out of them, which makes this feel like weirdly, it feels like a Liang game, especially with the potential for a fishery city. So it's so rare. It's so rare that I take Liang, but this is a Liang game. And I feel dirty. Okay, he did not move this unit away. That does not bode well for us. I just want it known here and now that I said that that does not bode well for us. Yeah, okay. He immediately declared war. Okay, I barely got my second settler out. Okay, unlock. We need urban planning plus Agog. We need to spam out warriors here to try and hold. Bordeaux, you make slingers. Paris, you make warriors. You fortify for a turn. You're going to be no use until you're healed. So I need to hold Paris, a 13 combat strength city against hoplites on turn 45 and one of the worst starts I've ever seen in the history of Civilization 6. And the city's already down at 25% of its health. And it's a wounded slinger that's defending the city. And I'm being pillaged by barbs because, you know, of course the barbs are programmed not to attack the closest unit. They're programmed to attack players. Like, I'm actually just dead. This is incredible. The incredible AI bias here is legendary. I mean, you could argue that I should have foreseen this coming, but I went for the high risk play, right? I even went slinger first, you know, all that stuff. Maybe I should have sent a delegation on turn 1 with this guy. But the fact of the matter is, like, what did I build this game? I want you to really think about that. What did I get a chance to build this game? All right, it's turn 47. What did I build? Well, let's really roll the noggin back here. Okay, I made a slinger, a settler. No, sorry. I made a builder, and then a slinger, and then a settler, and then a settler, and then I was dead. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, man. Like, okay, for sure. Okay, look, I will 100% own that there are things I could have done to avoid this, right? I could have, if I had gone scout, I would have a couple of units, you know, fortified on these forests, tanking for a turn or two, which would let me get a warrior out. All I want to say, though, is that fun? Is that fun? I even forgot to switch this. You know, like sometimes the deity AI, it just chooses violence, and I don't think there's anything you can really do. Free inquiry, this is an area of the game that, like, it has started to leave a sour taste in my mouth, because free inquiry is just always the correct choice, right? Gain +1 era score whenever you trigger Eureka. There are so many easily triggered Eurekas compared to how much of a pain it is to trigger these civics. Like, I'm being real with you, like, this is just, I'm not even going to be building districts. All right, let's just see how dead we are. Oh, okay. I'm kind of technically alive. I managed to get another city settled. All right, cool. All right, how dead are we? So I move my slinger left. I won't get to attack. Nan Madol is at war with me too. I hope Nan Madol steals the city. So I could step my warrior 1 tile to the left. Like, we're just dead. That's the thing here. Boom, dead. Capital's gone. Now, loyalty. The AI does have to deal with loyalty. Man, this Barbarian even went for my horses. The one thing I might sell to another AI to protect myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, what is this? Attack the Pericles, please. I probably should have taken Victor. In my heart, I knew I should have, or not Victor, what's his name? Yeah, no, Victor. I should have taken Victor and just plopped him in the city of Paris, blah, 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 blah. The city will flip independent. I have a chance to maybe come back from it. We'll see what we can pull off. Why don't you go here? I need to get you upgraded to an archer. We'll see what Greece does. Upgrade to an archer, that's perfect. Shoot this guy for experience. Stop building that monument. We need archers galore. We need a couple of units standing in front of the archers, and then mostly archers. Oh yeah, finally, they're attacking like not players. But that's only because there was something other than a player within vision range. That's my hot take. Okay, the city flipped independent, so we should be able to retake it. It's flipping in 9 turns. I hate it. Oh god, okay, you stepped out into the violent zone, so why don't you just scuttle back to the safe zone and we'll start like tentatively stepping forward here to recover Paris. Make sure you get rid of this Barbarian. I keep pressing B because that's the bombard button in Civ 5, but it is not the bombard button in Civ 6. I'm playing a little Civ 5 lately. I don't know, I just, you know, Civ 5 is different and it was interesting. I bet the city lost its monument too. I bet it did. All right, boom. All right, do we even want to try to retake this? I think it is worth it to farm the experience from shooting the city. So next turn we'll move in to start fighting and flipping it. All right, we got a boost towards machinery. It's cool. Oh, lovely. A barbarian, archer, and a slinger here. Well, luckily we did manage to nearly kill both of them, or kill one of them rather. So archer spam is the name of the game when you're dealing with early war. Catapult. Oh my God. Do not let this city build walls. Jesus Christ. All right, we need to deal with this. You need to kill you. You need to die. There we go. Oh my God, the barbarians were shooting an AI. They weren't shooting me. This is like unknown events, never before seen in the history of humankind. I'm gonna move you back a tile and promote you because I like doing more damage with my units. Shoot this. Slam the city. We have recovered Paris. We are not dead. All right. We're not dead. We can repair our monument and get ourselves back on track. I'm going to queue up that monument in here because I need that culture. Culture is like so important to me. Oh, there's so many barbarians. We can handle barbarians. That's the thing. You have a promotion. Go ahead and take the volley promotion. We want to be strong against units. I'll heal up my melee guys. I don't think they can get a kill on us just right now. There's a gentle eruption. We also got state workforce. We have our government plaza, although we can't even remotely begin to think about doing anything in that direction yet. It's very important we shoot that archer, and it's very important we kill this catapult. We move you to there because I need you to tank the 2 archer shots for me. I'm going to take Reina for Harbor Master. I'll take Victor. I'll put him in Paris. Fine, I'll take Victor. All right, I really don't want the... Okay, they did not double shot the unit that I was hoping they wouldn't double shoot, but things are still not looking great. I can step forward and get a serious couple of kills, or at least close to kills. This swordsman needs to be damaged like super bad. That archer needs to die. Damage that swordsman. You step into Paris. Nance has built another archer. Keep getting those. Okay, we almost lost that archer, but it's fine because we could do an archer's flip. Get that kill. You take a turn to heal. Cross the river. Step forward. Step forward. The level of wild violence being inflicted upon me by barbarians here is insane. I just want it known. The good news is, got a lot of archers. All right, let's pull back to heal. But this is like my whole early game has been derailed, okay? It took me 30 turns to deal with this. Now I need to make builders to fix my empire. Let me move. You know what? You should actually make the builders because you have Liang established. You should make the archers because you have what's his name established. I want to buy this tile in this city. It costs 95 to buy it from Nantes, but if I buy it from here, it does not cost 95. And we're going to go bronze working because I'm going to go war. And then I will switch the tile that I just bought and I will put the government plaza down right there. Okay. So French war game. That's what we're on today. Don't make archers. We have enough archers for now. We can eco for a little while. We've been set back, but I think this is something we can kind of settle our way out of. We might be able to conquer these 2 city-states for position. That would be probably a catapult transition. But yeah, we definitely want bronze working for encampments and stuff. And then I'll go back to getting celestial navigation for eco. Things are looking okay. I mean, somehow I have absolutely no idea how we recovered from that. Although I wouldn't necessarily call it recovered because normally around turn 100 I have 100 science and 100 culture. I don't know, maybe I pulled that number out of my ass. All right, we're still fighting barbs, but the good news is a couple of these units didn't actually have their first promotions. Tortoise is a fantastic promotion. Plus 10 combat strength against ranged attacks is super good. Let's start getting some repairs on. Might be able to find some iron. I definitely need a couple more builders. Like we've got a pasture here that we can improve. There's a well, this should be a mine. We should really harvest this, although that would require me to pick up masonry, which is 6 turns of technology for the harvest. So I might just put a quarry there just to save a builder charge. These need to be repaired. This needs to be a farm. I don't really have any coastal things. I would love another pasture over here. I guess I did have good pasture gain. Need to get repairs up, like pasture, quarry, repair. That's going to be what this builder does for a little while. This thing here should definitely be harvested. All right, let's shoot and shoot. We're up on the hill. We have a barb camp. Okay, I'm feeling like I successfully got somewhere there. There's bronze working. So we've unlocked iron as a resource. Now, did we actually find any? Does not look like we found any iron. Not that I can discern. Also, our counter didn't go up. So I'm pretty sure we didn't find any iron. Okay, there's the barb camp that's been causing us so many issues. So I'm going to move in with the purpose to clear it. Well, you fortify on this hill to give us early warning on potential Greek counterattack, like as secondary Greek waves. Okay, I saw a Greek swordsman. We can deal with swordsmen. We just need to have our units fortified in front. Why can't you shoot? I don't understand. Okay. There's a couple of hills in the way. 1, 2, and 3. That should clear it. You step forward. Step forward 1 tile. You move back this way to reinforce. You fall back. I don't want you to go into the fog of war dangerously. Let's get this pasture up too. With that pasture, I'm going to force work it and then give this 2 production tile to this city, because this city could actually make better use of the growth because it has 5 housing rather than, well, I guess the city has 5 housing too. How do you have 5 housing? You're not on fresh water. I have no idea how you have 5 housing. What the hell? Did you get my palace? My palace moved. Oh, that's so weird. The new capital of France. My palace was moved over here. Oh, that's weird. Weird. Okay, political philosophy. Classical republic is better, but oligarchy is going to be how we win. In my opinion, this one housing and amenity, but having +4 combat strength and unit experience is really useful. I'm going to go for conscription here to make units cheaper. I have the +1 production. I would also, I guess envoys aren't that important to me. It would be nice to have Ilkham so I can get builders slightly faster. And then once we have military tradition, I might look into getting settler production. Depends on how we're feeling. Clear this. There's +3 era score, perfect. We want to have archers sitting behind this guy to protect him. Move you up. I'll improve the quarry. You should be working the 2 food 2 production. Make sure I focus on those. All right, Greece cleared the Barb camp. And we're fortified in a line. So if he comes at us, he will get hit. Clear this. Clear this. There's a free recon unit. That actually isn't the most useful thing ever, but it is kind of useful a little bit. You spend a moment healing up. All right, man, I forgot how good it feels to play Civ 6. It's like a puzzle that it's a comfortable puzzle. That's what Civ 6 is, man. It's a comfy puzzle. It's like a little comfy game. All right, pop up there, improve that. What is this? Bordeaux? Granary? Should we get a granary? That's a real question. Should we get a granary or should we spam a settler? Should we get an encampment? Encampment could potentially lead to great generals. We're already in medieval great generals, so it's unlikely that we're going to get them. There are 3. We might be able to get a Renaissance era. Really unlikely that this is going to happen without significant investment. And I think that the best investment for me right now is actually settlers. So that's what I'm going to be pumping into. I'm just not even getting districts down. Similarly, over here in Nantes, the best investment are settlers. Just fortify these units. And we're finally getting the quarry repairs. Awesome. So he came forward. There's military tradition. This will give us flanking and support combat bonuses. That's actually really important. We can start shooting this guy. We also got a promotion. You stay fortified. I'm going to move this archer to here to provide +2 combat strength to these 2 archers when they're attacked. And I'll move this one to here to provide +2 to this one. Defensive combat strength. We also got a free trader. That's big. I mean, is Paris even really my capital anymore? I guess it kind of technically is. I'll trade to Paris from Bordeaux because that's where I'm building my government plaza. And I will also put my Diplo district in that city. That's the purpose of Paris. Paris is my political capital. I'll put my scout here to try to bait an attack, but it'll also lock this guy in if he steps forward, so he won't be able to escape. We need to get to defensive tactics and eventually feudalism. Feudalism is the key place where our ability to efficiently use our resources outstrips the AI's ability to have a huge amount of bonus yields. So that's typically the turning point. We definitely have an amenity problem, like a severe amenity problem. 2 of my cities are negative amenities, or at the very least, they're displeased, which is super not ideal. This guy leveled up. Both of these archers leveled 2. I'll move you 1 tile left. I'll take the volley promotion on you. I'll step you forward and you shoot. This way, this is the most optimal way for me to gather experience this turn. And I might chop and then improve. Shoot. I totally forgot to plug in the builder policy card. Okay, I'll go to mysticism so I can do that. Okay, government plaza completed. This is probably going to be a warlord's throne game, but not yet. I just wanted a government plaza down so that we could get an extra governor title. And level 2 embrasure would be pretty good on this guy. Might be also good for me to get Pingala. Pingala will be allowing me to get a decent amount of culture and science passively without having to invest in infrastructure. Yeah, I really do think my only hope is to settle my way out of this problem. Let me give up. You have really good tiles, but just not enough housing somehow. Even though, okay, we're missing half a point of housing. That's what we're missing. I see. Okay, classical era ends in a few turns. And I think this is a game where we might just have to settle as densely as possible. So we've got that one on lockdown. I don't even know what's going on over here, and I will send you to go find out. I'm gonna if he's fortifying, that means I can step forward and be really annoying and shoot him for experience. Getting this kill is valuable. The AI figures into their calculations, I'm pretty sure, war weariness. So inflicting kills outside of their territory is very valuable. If we're going city cram, it's got to be a city here. This is just too late to really provide us any tempo. It would take 24 turns for me to build this, which would mean I would have to then wait with these settlers to get settled for that long, where I would just go super wide anyway. I mean, honestly, audience chamber here would be pretty good because it'd be +2 amenities in every city. I'll probably go audience chamber. The amenities really helps with loyalty conquest. +1 era score for celestial navigation. I will place, but not build. And the reason that we place it is because that locks in its price at 107 production. It will never get more expensive. Your district gets more expensive over time. So let's lock in those prices. I have no iron. All right. Let's move our gang of archers forward a little. We just want to control space right now. We don't want to actually get into too many fights. I'm never going to peace him. It's because I just don't forgive people. I'm actually a very forgiving guy in real life. Stepping through these forests is a dangerous move. So I think instead what we'll do is we'll just park here. I think our goal is to kill Nan Madol to get access to iron. Okay, I do see potential cities over here. I also see science potential. It's not much, but it's something. There's also kind of a weird, like, this kind of thing going on. I don't know if that's what we want to do, but a couple of science districts would help us out. Okay, political philosophy, straight to feudalism. We need our monuments. Did we ever get those monuments? We did. But yeah, this is one of the worst games I've ever had the displeasure of suffering through. The good news is we have a lot of land. Shoot, I forgot to switch to settler production again. That's a tax on just being bad at the game, honestly. So chop to finish that settler sooner. Okay, if we settle here, we get like a really high quality city. If we settle here, we get 2 cities. I think I would take 2 cities over 1 really high quality city. +1 arrow score for building a juicy farm. We have managed to squeak by with a normal age. I'm wondering if we can maybe bait Nan Madol out to come fight us and we can kill some of their units. I think this is a game where we have to kill Nan Madol. We're killing city-states this game, I think. Except for economic ones. I think we're just killing everyone except economic ones. We really want our Diplo quarter to make our trade routes better too. I will improve that camp now. That's +1 amenity. And then we have this quarry here that needs to be chip-chopped. Am I at war with Muscat? I'm not at war with Muscat. I think Muscat's going to be my friend. That's my hope. It's my dream. I'll put 2 envoys in Muscat. Oh, wow. Okay, we got really good knowledge there. That's big. Also, we got 2 new trading partners that we can use to potentially turn/trade against Greece. Okay, we got a chance here. We got a chance to kill Greece. It's not a very good chance. Oh my god, did you leverage Nan Madol's units, leaving them defenseless? You fool. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'll start cycling archers around. Okay, Tokugawa. Oh my god, dude. I forgot how good the leaders looked in Civ 6. I've been looking at Civ 7. I think Civ 6 is the peak for leader graphics. We'll never see anything like it. Genuinely, like, look how good this, like, god, it's so perfect. We didn't know what we had. I will say this guy doesn't look as good as some of the new leaders, but they could have touched him up. Really good design regardless. Okay, we exchanged information on our capitals. Can you give me a delegation? Okay, he won't give me friendship. I can't make use of horses just yet. What I can do is sell open borders. They don't actually value it at all. What about horses? I can get 18 gold per turn from Russia for horses. That's huge. 18 gold per turn is going to completely change the surface of what I'm able to do, the surface of possible futures. So if we can dump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if we can get 5 archers shooting at Nan Madol on the same turn, we might be able to flip it. Now, its positioning is rough, especially with the fact that we're only going into a normal age. Also, where's the next city here? We could settle Desert. Desert is worth era score if you settle on it. This does screw the river cities. I would rather a river city than a desert coast city. Closest I can settle is right beside that incense, so I'll settle it right there. We do have a second continent over here, so we should maybe start seeing strategics or luxuries from a different continent. It's 4 luxuries per continent, something to keep in mind. There's no city planned for this zone, so I'm thinking somewhere you're here. I'm thinking like a city right there, potential city right there too, and then a little lake canal city. So we've got the future of this continent mapped out in terms of settlers. Oh shoot, we got more potential over here. And it might look unhinged that I'm placing this many settlements, and it is a little bit, but we're going back to classic Civ 6 gameplay, which is just how many cities can you get away with? And in this case, it's yes. Yes, cities. There are tall builds that could maybe like do something interesting here. But the problem is you need to not get attacked on turn 37 to make a tall build work. Like once you get attacked, it's a war game. And that's one of the big problems, is that it's very hard to not just go all war once you've been attacked by another player. Okay, first settler heading up this way. We're just going to expand radially. The mass expansion is well on its way. Let's improve that quarry too, giving us +1 production. Eventually that will get deleted, but for now it's fine. Is Muscat at war with Nan Madol? I think it is. Next turn I might be able to step forward here and do like crazy stuff. Japan has a friendship with me? They're bringing a catapult forward. This might actually be like the first AI assist kill on a city I've ever pulled off. Can't shoot from here. You have to step there. That's fine. Go ahead and step out of the city's shoot range for now. Barb swordsman. That's a little scary. A little spooky. Okay, we're in the medieval era. We had a rough start. Okay, we had a rough start. It's the medieval era, but we you know, there's something that could happen here. Let's step forward and let's shoot this city because we can actually. Ancient walls don't do that much. I can even get a drive-by 113 gold pillage. I'm gonna move you to there. I can't believe he levied the units of the city-state, leaving it defenseless so I can just kill it. I would like to hold the city-state, which makes me want to redirect my settler to here. But there is one finishing in three turns anyway, so I may as well just settle that. I'm getting a religion from someone else. We'll take free inquiry. It's fine. We're not looking for golden ages right now. Oh God, run! Don't get killed. I feel like scouts should have like a negative 90% targeting priority from barbs. Like, why would they just go after the scouts? You know what I mean? Like, the guys are harmless. I really do wish there was an option to just skip this. Because this is not fun. I don't care. Eastern Orthodoxy, yay. Citrus, yay. This is just not, like, the surface of decisions I have to try and, like, think my way through. It's brain. Okay. Namathal's having a bad day here, guys. There's a potential city-state kill on the cards. Although I don't want to kill it too quickly. I'm farming some good experience here. All right, here we go. Another city. Boom. Placed instantly at negative amenities. That doesn't matter because in 23 turns, it'll be producing +2 culture per turn for me because every city can have a monument. And that is the power of settling more cities. Okay. I guess, can Potato McWhiskey settle his way out of losing his capital on turn like 30-something? We'll find out in the next episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I love you all very much. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.